yourself
Hello,
to our site
my name
visitors?
is Greg, and I'm the singer for a band called Escape the Fate.
Great. So, what are you most looking forward to with Uproar Festival? I mean, this is the first date, so what are the expectations?
I'm not setting the expectations too high because I don't want to be let down, but I'm just mostly excited to be a part of it. I've said it to everyone who's ever asked me what I'm expecting from it, and just to be a part of the tour itself is a great accomplishment to me. There's some amazing artists on this whole tour, and to be on the same bill is just awesome.
Well, the last time we caught up with you was at Rock on the Range in Ohio, which was awesome festival, and then you guys just recently did Sunset Strip Music Festival. How was that?
That was rad.
I'm so jealous. I wanted to go.
Funny story about Sunset. So obviously I ended up getting wasted by the end of the night. I'm not proud of myself, but it's just what happens. I like to have a good time with good people. And Tommy Lee's drum solo was insane. You know, that roller coaster thing. The sound for us sucked. Like, I couldn't hear crap in my ears, but I remember looking over and seeing Vince Neil watch our band. So that was crazy. I was like, holy shit. Try to keep my focus. And then apparently, at the end of the night, my friends told me as we were drunk walking through the streets, and we walked past Deadmau5, who apparently it was on Tommy Lee's drum set. I didn't know it was Deadmau5. I was just like in a blackout state.
Did he have the head on?
He had a fan-made head. A fan-made him that he wore on the drum set. Like, I looked online, I was like, oh my god, it really was him. And he was letting everybody wear the hat. Like, all my friends had pictures in it. Being a super rad guy. Apparently I put the hat on and tried to hop in a cab and take off with it. So, sorry man. I didn't even realize. I didn't know what I was doing. But that was pretty funny.
So, can I ask you about new material for Escape the Fate? Because the album came out, was it last year?
It's coming up on exactly a year, November 2nd.
Yeah.
It'll be a year exactly. So yeah, obviously, I mean, this day and age, the average album cycle for any band is about 2 years. And yes, we're approaching that year mark, and obviously we still have material written. I'm ready to go in the studio right now and record some stuff, but you know, we got tours to set up, we can't cancel stuff.
Right.
Going into the studio takes a while, so you know, we're still out there hitting the road, you know, figuring out some kinks that the band's going through with Monty wanting to stay at home and just be focused on his writing and not be on the road and getting Kevin to come out and play with us. So, you know, just trying to work that out, being a part of these amazing tours, and then hopefully next year, if the world doesn't end, 2012, we'll do a new record.
That's good, yeah. Fingers crossed. So
hopefully we'll look through tonight, because Irene's coming through.
I know.
Hurricane Irene.
How, being on the road, like I was going to ask, you know, how do you guys deal with like inclement weather and stuff like you know, or disasters, like weather like
it's
that?
It's very good armor in Halo. Halo?
No, my fiance does though.
Inclement weather. Ask him about that. It's the most expensive. But I don't know how we deal with it. I just try to sleep and just not think about stuff sometimes. If I overthink anything, I freak out. Like, I'm always at the end of the rope all the time. So if I think about stuff too much, I'm just pulling my hair out.
So it's like a paranoia thing.
I'm very paranoid when I'm on the road because I like traveling, but I'm horrible at flying. So if you ever see me at an airport, I'm just like stumbling onto the plane, whatever. Because I have to have something to drink before I get on the plane. So that's how yesterday was. I'm flying here. And then I wake up in the morning, I'm getting myself ready for the flight. I'm like, alright dude, you gotta fly today. Get ready for it. And then I start seeing all the Hurricane Irene stuff heading up the East Coast. That's what I'm flying into. I'm like, this is amazing. That's awesome. So yeah, it does. Paranoia, yes, it's a good word
we heard they already canceled one of the dates.
Yeah, one of the dates got moved.
So
I was hearing all this and I was like, do I even want to get on this plane right now? Like, is it worth it? What am I doing with my life right now? But it gets tough. So I understand, like, for instance, my mom just sits at home. I was struggling with really bad anxiety there for a little bit. Anybody who was at the New Zealand show or was watching this interview could ask any of them, they saw me. I was like, it was weird, like I couldn't step my foot down on the ground. I was like shaking, like I thought the ground was lower. It was literally the worst feeling I've ever had in my life of anxiety. So I haven't watched some specials on it. I think I'm gonna send in like a, you know how they do the proactive stuff?
Yeah.
I want to do that, but with this anxiety video I saw.
What?
Just like I suffered from anxiety. Okay. I just want to be there. Yo, what's up? I suffer, yeah, just help people.
Like the spokesperson.
It's the worst. It's the worst feeling ever. You think you're gonna die.
Wow.
Because you, I hate it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, we're done. No more catastrophic like event talk.
1,000 ways to die.
So, with back to music a little bit with writing. You guys, are you a band that can write on the road, or do you guys need to take some time away to sit and focus on that?
Well, I love to write all the time. I think now being on the road and touring on and off for the past 7 years now. Yeah, 7 years now since I was like 17. I've really figured out that what I really enjoy doing is being in the studio and recording and writing music, because that's when you create something. So you spend like 2.5 months in the studio creating something, and then you're just on the road sharing it with people for 2 years. And every time I finish making something, I just want to do something else. Like I want to move on to the next thing, and you can't really do that because you got to go out there, you got to share it, you got to tour off of it. So I don't know. Maybe down the road I'll just be in the studio. But
so being that it's been 7 years for you guys, like how many changes have you witnessed? How have you been affected by it? There's so many changes within the industry, even the way people share music and find out about music.
The industry, how you promote your bands, members of bands, what band I'm in, just everything. It's been a roller coaster and just, I don't even know how I'm still here today. Like, I have no idea. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, next week. I'm just going with the flow and enjoying it while I can, But it's pretty crazy. Like when I first started promoting the band, it was just play some local shows, get your friends to come out, beg the promoter to put you on the next show. Then all of a sudden this MySpace thing started getting big, bands were promoting on MySpace a lot.
Not anymore.
Now people don't even use I don't even use a MySpace anymore. Like, Facebook's the new thing, or Twitter. And I just started a forum spring. Pretty cool. Like just sit on there and answer questions.
Is that polls? Is that like questions and polls? Okay, it sounds like
I've seen people do it, and it's just people like ask me anything. Somebody sends in a question, you answer it. So I was bored one day, and I was like, and people are always asking me stuff on Twitter. I was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna sit here and answer all your questions.
What's the craziest question?
And then, I got some. Before, it's not like Twitter, so it doesn't. People to follow you, it's not going to flood their timeline.
Okay.
So I was like, well, I can't answer these questions on Twitter, so I got to figure out something else. So I started Formspring. And then Formspring got a hold of me and verified my account. So that's pretty rad, because Twitter hasn't done that yet. So thanks, Formspring. But yeah, there's some random questions that I just kind of just scroll over. I don't know, some people are a little nuts. Obviously, their username is anonymous, like anonymous 123467 less than 3, but whatever.
So what's been one of the biggest challenges you've faced, like with life on the road and everything, other than travel?
Every day is a challenge. Traveling, anxiety, being away from home. I have a little girl that's just getting older and older and older, so that sucks leaving her. Like she's getting to the age where she actually knows what's going on. So when she was younger, it was just, all right, see ya. Not really. And now she's like, I don't want you to go. Like, don't say that. You're gonna break my heart. But on the other hand, she is getting older, so she came out on the road last time. She got to see her up and stuff like that. So that's cool. I don't know. Everybody has challenges every day. I just feel like some challenges we have to deal with are super tough.
What's the one thing you can't live without on the road?
I'd say it because I sound like a douche and an addict, but I could not live on the road without something to drink. I need my drink. I need it there for after the show, so I can sit down and relax and be calm and chill. I'm not normally calm and chill. I'm usually bounce off the walls. That's really weird. But that's one thing I can't live without. I brought my saxophone. Last time on the road. I just bought one. I know, random, but I did. I used to play saxophone in high school.
We should see the saxophone come out on stage.
Yeah, I wish it was here, but guess what? Bus isn't here. Wagon broke down when it picked me up from the airport last night. Challenges. But yeah, no, I played in high school and I had some time off at home, and I saw this video called Sexy Sax Man. If you've never seen that, search it on YouTube and watch it. And it made me want to get up and go buy a sax again and start playing. So, I don't able to be playing down on the bus this tour, picking back up on it, maybe play some little jazz clubs for a free tab. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Well, I definitely want to thank you for taking the time out to
Of course.
talk to me.
Thank you. Hugs. Thank you for
Enjoy
watching.
the tour.
We will. We will.